Good afternoon and happy Easter to each one of you. How are you all today on this wonderful Sunday morning, the Easter Sunday of the Lord, when we receive all the hope and positive things for our Christian life? I rejoice with all of you, even in the midst of all these struggles in our life. Today, I want to talk about the joy of living in the risen Lord. How many times in your life you experienced profound joy in your heart? When I say profound joy, it is not a mixture of sadness and happiness. No, profound joy is something comes from deep within that nothing can shake or really destroy that joy. That kind of joy, how often do we experience? Or do you think this is an impossible job? I cannot experience that kind of deep joy in my life ever. How often you think that way? It is possible to retain and dwell in that joy of Christ every day. And there is a tip to experience it. The joy of Christ come into you when you design and plan your day in what kind of things you want to do on a particular day. For example, when you meet a person for the first time in a day, you have an option just to finish that meeting with just a good morning or how are you, but there is also another step of asking or sharing a kind word with that person. That kindness should come from your heart very spontaneously and with authentic love and a real concern for the other person whom you greet. That, when you give that kindness or when you go out of the way, even when someone is not asking you to help, you go out of the way to help that person, that is a source of joy. So you can build the whole day with so many wonderful little acts of kindness, little acts of true mercy, true compassion, true desire to fulfill the good of someone else, seeking the good of someone else. When you do that both intentionally and unintentionally, that means every day when you grow into that habit of doing kind and merciful things intentionally, you get into a regular habit of doing it unintentionally. It becomes part of you, like an reflexive action. If you keep so many acts of kindness and mercy every day, you don't need to seek happiness. The joy will flow from within as a fountain because you are responding to the true divine presence in your heart. And every time your action corresponds to the divine in you, the true presence of God in you, then that really brings the joy out of you. You will be always joyful, even in the midst of worst troubles and difficulties. The joy flowing like a river from within will not stop. That is the truth of being in the joy of Christ. Please enjoy the joy of the risen Lord today and seek those wonderful acts of kindness and mercy that joy will always flow in your life. I wish you all once again, sorry, happy Easter. God bless you and enjoy the Easter day.